Why did you feel, Andrew, you needed to make those changes?
Oh, look, I think that there was a couple of parts to it. One was, I think it's really important at the AFL to have club experience within the AFL. The clubs are they're so important to the AFL. They're actually, they're the ultimately the members of the AFL, and it's the fans of the clubs that are the ones that drive the game. So having people in senior roles within the AFL who've been at a club, understand how a club works, I think is really important. It's also important then to have people with different backgrounds. And I think that's now I've got an executive team where we've got a really good spread of people, and Tom and Greg with their time in the game. Greg is a CEO at 3 clubs over 25 plus years, and Tom, a premiership captain, played for an expansion club. He played his first game for Port Adelaide, which I think a lot of people don't remember. Spent some time in game development at AFL New South Wales, and then has been at the Swans for I think a bit over 10 years now in a couple of roles. So Greg and Tom bring vast experience to the AFL and to the AFL executive, but also they're great football people with values that will absolutely fit in with what we're trying to do here.
In regard to the on-field, and Greg, as you say, has got a lot of experience in that particular area, what do you think is the biggest issue that'll be confronting him when he starts that role in a few weeks' time?
Well, I think, look, it's a role that the football performance it's the part of the footy operations that has the most passion around it. You're looking after umpires, you're looking after the laws of the game, you're looking after the player movement, you're looking after the MRO and the tribunal. So I think all of those are challenges, but they're also great opportunities.